Hello folks, and welcome to Van Slam's Tie Down. Today we're going to go over my 1948 Indian, and what we're going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the bike and about how to start it. I'm going to start the bike and then we're going to go for a little ride to show you exactly how the shifting and everything works. I hope you enjoy it, and once again, this is Van Slam at Van Slam's Tie Down. Take care and enjoy riding.
Hey, hi folks, it's Van Slam here, and I took a video earlier of how to start the bike, which I'll show you later. The only thing is that when I showed you the parts of the bike, the camera was a little bit off. So let me go through and show you the parts of the bike again. Once again, this is a 1948 Indian, so the true Indian has its throttle on the left side, and you have the timing advance on the right side here. This is the horn button, and this button here is the light, low beam, high beam. Ignition switch, speedometer. Left fuel tank has 2.5 gallons. Right fuel tank has 1 gallon. And then here is the oil tank. Sump tank holds 2.5 quarts of oil. Okay. Now if you look down here on the floor where my foot is, you have the clutch pedal. This disengages the clutch by pushing it forward. Pushing it back engages the clutch. Okay, now a little different, of course. Your clutch right now would be up here on a little handbrake, but that's not there. Handbrake lever, should I say, or clutch lever. This is the front brake for the bike. Okay, like I said before, this is the throttle advance. This is the throttle advance lever, and if you look at the distributor there, you see how it moves forward and back. That's advanced, that's retarded. There you go. This is the brake pedal, as you can see there. And that's the rear brake, and on these bikes, the rear brake stops a lot better than the front brake does. That's the way it worked. Okay, and this is the kickstart pedal to get the bike going. Yep, you jump on that baby and it starts right up. Once you're done, you just slide this forward there, and you're done. Okay? Okay, and this is your shifter. It's in neutral right now, but if you pull it back, that would be first, neutral, second, and then all the way down is third. There you go. And then just two, and then first, and then back down into neutral. So that's your suicide shifter right there. That's how it works. Okay. Hi, it's Van Slam here, and I am going to ride my 1948 Indian Chief. There's not many of these around, of course, and I always get questions on, how do you ride it, what is it like. So I decided to make this video to talk about the bike and how do you actually ride it, how do you start it, what's the process on all this stuff, and just to explain a little bit about the bike. See, nowadays everything's push button and push start, so no one ever really knows what it takes to really get these bikes going. So what I'm going to do is I'll walk you through it. There is a process. It's written in the rider's manual in 1948, so if you ever get a chance, get yourself the book. Start the bike. I put the ignition key in, but before you do anything, you full throttle and you give it one kick. Okay, one kick. That comes back up. Now you close the throttle, you kick it, choke up a notch. Okay, and then you give it another kick. Okay, that's the second kick. Open the throttle a little bit, then you go through retard and you advance it all the way, and then you retard it just a little bit on the timing. Okay, so what you see is you advance it all the way, then you retard it a little bit. If you don't do this, the bike will kick back up at you. Turn the bike on, and you give it a kick. And it should start just like that. And you pull your choke up. And you're good. Alright, now you just let it warm. Now another thing you want to do is once you get the bike running, you want to open up the oil cap and you want to look inside and make sure that oil is being pumped into the bike. Okay? That's how you make sure that the oil pump, which is here, is working correctly. Check your fuel gauge, which is this tank, which is almost empty. So what you do is you go to your other tank and you turn your petticoat on here, as you know you have one on here, which is almost empty. So we're good to go there. We better go get some gas. That's what this video shot will be all about, getting gas. Okay, so I let the bike warm up for a little bit. Give it a couple of gooses on the throttle, see if it's warmed up, which it is. Now what you want to do is you want to push the advance, retard the ignition, so it's easy to get into gear. You want to disengage the clutch by pushing your foot down on the forward pedal, and then you're going to pull. In this case, on this bike, you're going to pull the lever towards you to go into first. Okay, so that's all done. We're ready to go. We'll wait for this car to go by, and then we'll pull off. Okay, so now you slowly rock the pedal to you. This is the hard part. Give it gas and advance the timing, all at the same time. There you go. Okay, now you push the clutch forward, pedal forward to disengage the clutch. You look, and you push back, and you're off. Advance your timing. Okay, forward the throttle, push in the clutch, go into second gear, and off we go. Okay. Go again, push the clutch down, push the throttle forward, and now we're in third gear. And once again, do everything in reverse, advance the timing, advance the throttle. Okay, we're coming up to the corner, throttle off, clutch down, brake, back brake on, front brake on, and you check to make sure everything's okay. Pull your suicide clutch, your shifter up to first gear, stop. Look, okay, throttle, clutch, rocket back, timing back, and we're off. There you go. Now, once again, throttle, clutch forward, second shift. I'm in second gear now, pull it nicely. Okay, once again, throttle, clutch, third gear. All right. And we're cruising now. I wish I could explain this to you, because what I have here is I've got a real bouncy seat with a spring on the bottom. Probably doing about 40 miles an hour, 45. Got a little mirror there that tells me there's traffic behind me or whatever. I'll turn the switch on to the second position, which means my lights are on now. And I'm boogieing.